Alright everyone, welcome back. I know it's been a while, I apologize for the delay in the episode. I had a bit of an issue. My save got corrupted, I had to start over from where the last episode began, and I had to play through
Let's get this over with.
all of what we did last time. But I followed my own footsteps, and we are basically back where we are. We're a little bit different on the stats, but not noticeably. So, with that, loot's a little bit different just because of what's being sold at the Alchemist over in Vivek. But we're basically back where we were. Just gonna sell some stuff. Okay, that's all I can sell. And you know what? This time, because we've got this ash storm going still.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Just to be on the safe side. I'm going to go for a blessing.
Let's hear it.
And what blessing will that be? This one. There we go. A slight fortify attack plus Felthorn and his fortify attack. I think will be good. Love how the shadows go through walls and floors. Not complaining, it's just how Morrowind's lighting works, it's just funny.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
See, it would be cool if the face mask, I think there was even a mod at one point for it, where the face masks actually affect whether or not your character does the thing where they put their hand over their face in ash storms. So if you wear a closed-faced helmet, they wouldn't do it. But, whatever. We're just gonna go this way.
There is no time for talk with you.
And we are just going to completely avoid the Kagudi. Because they are too much, they're more trouble than they're worth. Sorry, that was my phone. It's just going off. It's giving me some stupid warning. Hey. Hey, buddy. Or our cute elite are somewhat scary. But they're not super deadly. Kagudi, though. Kagudi are a menace. Okay, so now we need to take something for our health. We've got our restore health potions, thankfully. Won't get us all the way there, but it might get us some of the way there. And then we can just use a cheap one, or a bargain one, in a minute so that the toxicity wears off. Until then, we'll just make our way up this way. Picking up any alchemy supplies we can on the way, including the ones in the scrib. Sorry, it's not my fault you're a source of alchemy ingredients. Fresh fiber, bitter green plants. And the Kagudi are over there, so I'm not going to deal with them. Plus it gives me, again, more experience for my destruction. I wonder if we have enough stuff to make stuff. Let's see. Oh. Elite meat does restore health. Good to know. Poop. That's sad. I don't know alchemy. So, let's not worry about it right now. Let's just take a cheap-ass health potion and head up this way towards Old Velothi, because that's where the person is, and I don't want to deal with the person. Because if I walk past them, I feel obligated to help, and then it's just an issue because it's like, okay, but you can't fight these motherfuckers yet. And this ain't Dark Souls. I'm not about to keep beating my head against that brick wall until I finally break through it, because honestly, that's not what this game is about. It's about decisions. If you can't make good decisions, you're not going to have a good time with Morrowind. You need to be planning ahead and deciding, okay, this is where I'm going to go, this is how I'm going to go about things. At least in the way that the difficulty is set up now in the mod list. Sorry, I had something stuck under my nail. So this is Old Velothi, I'm assuming?
What do you want?
Old Velothi, yep. Not a whole lot here. It's basically a fishing village with a small Velothi tower, I think. Is that what it is? So we go to Old Velothi and then we head east into the mountains. I think I see where I'm supposed to go. I'm just looking from here. I think I can see a Daedric ruin poking out of the top.
Greetings, traveler. Do you have a moment?
The name's Menistus Policis. It's good to see a friendly face around here. I've run into some trouble during my investigation and even lost the life of one of my companions. I normally wouldn't ask a random stranger for assistance, but I'm a bit desperate in my current situation. I'm afraid I have no time for this. Well, if you know anyone who can handle themselves, I would appreciate it if you sent them my way. Maybe that'll have to be us at some point, but not right now. It's, someone who's able to take out that guy's friend, considering, like, that helmet and what it looked like he was wearing. I don't stand a damn chance. So, eventually we will keep in mind that there is someone over by Ald Velothi who's looking for help. But not right now. And not right now because it's not, you know, really a thing we can do. But yeah, that doesn't look like a normal mountaintop. That's either a Dwemer ruin or a Daedric ruin, and based on the shape, I'd say Daedric. And if it is a Daedric ruin, then awesome, because that's probably the one that we need to go to, because that's in the southeast. Well, it's basically due east now, but... Oh, that happened. Always got to keep watching your enchantment stuff. And I still have some standard rising. I still have some rising force potions, which is good because I probably want to use one to get around the ruin. The main reason being that I know for a fact, like just based on how this list has been, Daedric Ruin probably going to have some heavy hitters. I like how hitting a crab when it doesn't... Like, it's just so cool. Seeing the actual feedback from hitting things in Morrowind. At least in terms of, like, a sound and something that happens. We're gonna save this as 2 male Kashishi. Just better to be safe than sorry. One thing I really need to remember is that this is not... There are no autosaves, because I screw myself over a lot with this game doing that. But I figure we'll head into the Daedric Ruin. We'll cure the orc that needs curing. And then we will CV intervention the fuck out of there. Because I don't need to be in a Daedric Ruin any longer than I absolutely have to right now. Stoneflower, chokeweed. There's a lot of stoneflower and chokeweed around here. I'll have to keep this in mind, that Milkashishi has a bunch of chokeweed around it. Oh, we're pretty close to leveling up Longblade. Okay. We killed Scrib. What the hell is that over there? My goodness, that is terrifying. Oh boy. Mayel Kashishi, not male Kashishi. Must I be constantly tormented by? Ah, leave me. I am diseased and I must suffer in solitude. Yes, I have ash cancer. Look at my face, my hands. This is why others stay away from me. You better stay away too if you know what's good for you. They say my disease. It's my disease that angers me. Fool. Are you here to mock me as well? Alright, do as you will. I am an orc. Magic has little effect on me. Sheogorath has seen to my torment, but if you must try, go ahead.
Unless you wish to challenge me, Dunmer, you should leave now.
Come on. Come on. Are you friggin' kidding me? No.
See what you're made of.
Oh dear Lord. Well, I'm gonna die, but at least we saved close by. It's just a matter of getting the chance right and hoping that that friggin' dice roll on the Vex Touch actually works. I was just really unlucky with the dice that time. Just to get ourselves closer a bit faster. But I still want all the alchemy stuff. We need it. We need it. Gotta do the prep work before you can really get into the active work. Someone in the first episode said that my class kind of reminded them of The Witcher, and that's a little bit like what I was going for. The vanilla Witch Hunter class is also very similar. Just the idea of the character who goes about the Geralts, the Elric of Melniboné, that kind of thing, where it's not just about, oh, they're the badass with the sword who kills the thing. It's also about they're incredibly intelligent and they put their intelligence to work for them in order to enhance their abilities, in order to enhance their physical abilities, right? Which I always find to be a cool character concept. I mean, when I was thinking of inspiration for this type of character, I was thinking, like, again, like the Geralts and the Elrics, and even a little bit of Rand al'Thor from Wheel of Time. So that's what I went with. That's why I do pick up all the alchemy stuff, and I try to... Here, let's see if we can actually make anything before we go in. Maybe level our alchemy skill before we go down. Does anything have Fortify Magicka? We got Fortify Personality from you. Okay. Well, we made some Fortify Personality potions. So we got a Fortify Magicka, and we got Fortify 9 by 9 for 15 seconds. That's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Let's pop the Fortify Magicka potion before we go down there, though. And this one is completely useless, so we're just gonna... It's so much slower than the 100 points, and so much slower, and even more slow, even slower than the mask. So here we go. We are in Melkashishi.
Hold thief!
I was sneaking? How did I know? How was I supposed to know I was sneaking? Jesus. I didn't see no eye. I didn't see nothing. I also hate how... I know it's not realistic the way that Skyrim and Oblivion do it, or the way that Skyrim does it with the pickpocketing, where or with Fallout, where you can look through their pockets all you want, and as long as you don't take anything, it's not a problem. But there should be like a prompt, are you sure you want to pickpocket prompt before you go into the pickpocket menu and get in trouble. Because like there's not always an indicator. The eye doesn't always pop up. Or maybe it did and I just really need glasses. In which case, hit that like and subscribe, because that will help me get to a point where I can actually afford to go in for an eye test and get glasses. We need money to live, and money is hard to come by when you don't have work and keep applying for stuff and nothing comes in. So I apologize for being so late on uploading a video. It's been a while. It's been about a week. Life happens and sometimes you aren't able to record, which sucks for me because I love doing this. I love playing this game. I love doing this YouTube thing. It's actually really fun and kind of relaxing, and it allows me to just engage with my games the way that I really, really want to. Right? Like, I want to play video games the way I used to. Right? Like, we all know that idea of, oh, well, gaming gets boring, gaming gets tiring, it starts to feel like a job. It's never really felt like a job for me. I've never had that issue, but that's because I don't tend to play the online games that are hyper competitive or that have, like, essentially the lifestyle stuff added to them that makes it so that you have to play every single day. Right? I'm not doing daily quests and stuff like that and competitive battle royale games or whatever. I play Fortnite on occasion. But when it comes to the kind of stuff that I enjoy playing, it's... I mean, it's kind of out there. It's everything, really. I'm passionate about video games. About the capabilities that this particular medium has for telling stories and sharing experiences, and open world RPGs are probably my favorite example of that, just because, well, you want to talk about sharing experiences. How many different people have played through Morrowind? And how many different experiences have they had with just the vanilla content? Right? Like, no, I don't think you could find two people who played exactly the same. There's always going to be something different, and everyone's going to have their own little unique story. I am diseased and must suffer in solitude. I have ash cancer. Chancellor. I don't know. I will heal you. I shall use a spell. We're going to save here, and I don't know if you would consider it save scumming, but this time I will be doing it, and the only reason being that I don't want to accidentally get caught in the middle of trying to cast it, and I really don't want to have to keep coming back to cast it.
Thank you.
There we go. That helped. I feel better already. If you were to ask me for the model of a warrior, I would say Miles Glosorius. He's at the Anders Trade House in Margon right now on a crusade to kill off all the monsters sneaking through the ghost fence, but he always has time to talk to an admirer. At first, it seemed the fuss about the Nerevarine prophecies were just silly superstition. Then I learned that Dummer had been waiting for Lord Nerevar to come back for centuries. The Incarnate, they call it. Every few years, an Ashlander appears, and the tribes call him the Incarnate. Then the temple goes out, hunts him down, and reveals him as a fake. Why does the temple worry about it so much? How do you recognize a Daedra Trine? Long, funny names. Ha 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 ha. Alright, well, any lore you can tell me as a Sheogorath worshipper? By Redoran customs, killing is justified in war, self-defense, defense of property, affairs of honor, and house war affairs. Other killings are foul murder and must be punished. Okay, thank you for your little information about House Redoran. See ya. Let's see where it takes us. I'm guessing Nisus or Alvalathi. Alvalathi doesn't have a temple.
What do you want?
Oh, Margon! Okay.
I am on Hydra. If you are a pilgrim, read the inscription on the stupid rock.
Speak, traveler.
Here, Mehrunes Dagon held this rock high above the Dunmer. Vivek taunted Mehrunes Dagon so that Dagon threw the rock at Vivek instead of the people.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
So what? This particular pilgrimage requires you to make fun of a Daedra until it attacks you?
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Well, we're here in Margon, and the Orc did say there was someone here at the trade house.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
I'm assuming the trade house is around here. And his trade house. Miles something.
What?
Let's hear it, Dunmer.
Speak, traveler.
Well, since I'm here... Oh, you don't have any local recipes, eh? Take the jam. Anything else that restores health? Salt rice porridge. Okay, let's do this then. We're going to do cranberry, cork bulb, and salt rice. Let's see what that restore health potion did. Four points for 5. Yep, standard. Book of Dawn and Dusk. What is that? Oh, I'll have to pick it up then. There was a monster hunter that I was supposed to talk to around here because he apparently is the model warrior. You. I am a beast of iron, living day to day by my armor and the skill of my arm. I love guts, glory, and scream of battle. I hear other so-called adventurers moan about their wounds over the tavern fire, but I bear my scars with pride. We've had a lot of trouble with blight monsters escaping through the ghost fence and attacking the village and outlying settlements. The temple and house veteran have called for volunteers to come help protect Margon from monster attacks. Talk to the priest at the shrine if you may be willing to help, and talk to the volunteers who are lodging at the Andis Trade House. Talina Thalor will never stop smuggling. It's all she knows. If you see her in Margon, she's got something going on. But where? I've heard rumors of merchants and pilgrims attacked by crazed Dunmer with clubs. Not Ashlander's mind, but dressed ragged and spouting gibberish all the same. The strangest thing is they don't take golds or good, so they can't be bandits.
What, stranger?
You're hardly worth my time.
Warrior. It's noon. What about you? You look like you're probably fighting something. Veteran egg mining village in the northern Ashlands. Foyada Banidad. The ghost fence and on the plains beneath Red Mountain. Monsters have been breaking through the ghost fence here and attacking the villagers. Fortunately, monster fighters have answered the call to volunteers. Okay, so I guess
This better be important, Dunmer.
we'll go talk to the priest, see if they have anything about the monster hunting.
I'm waiting.
Ahead. I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
So there's, what, some kind of weakness in the ghost fence up there? A crack almost?
The ash storms are a nuisance.
Yeah.
Quickly, Outlander. I have
Yeah, that's how I feel, bro. We can get to Alderaan quickly from here, but I just want to see about the monster hunting thing. We got a
I
pilgrim.
will listen, Outlander, but make it quick. Go ahead.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
If you're heading into the backcountry, restore health, restore fatigue, cure disease, and cure blights. Mortal guardians who walked the earth defeated the Dunmer's greatest enemies, the Nords and the Dwarves, and achieved divine substance through superhuman discipline and virtue and through supernatural wisdom and strength. And insight.
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
Outlanders like yourself have to get used to the ash storms of our land. We mastered the sloped roof hut a long time ago, and the craftsman has perfected the resin mesh for windows and such. Got bull netch tarps for when you're expecting a real big fall. Drape those on your dome for the night, and just pull it down in the morning or the next day. That would be good. Yeah, if I had the money for it. Buying the guar milk. I didn't know lizards produce milk, but okay. Lizard milk. Where are you hiding the lilk? The big government doesn't want you having lilk.
What do you want?
Guar milk kind of has the same energy as
Keep moving, Outlander.
that one pirate software short where he gets asked, "Why do you have so many ferrets? Do they make milk?"
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
That killed me when I saw that. Alright, we'll head to Aldrune. Well, at least the ash storm is over. Finally. Watch, I'm gonna... now that I mention it, not only is it gonna start up, it's gonna start up as a blight storm.
Outlander, what do you
Which,
want?
I don't know if we've encountered one yet. I don't believe we have. But blight storms in this are a little bit different. It's essentially an ash storm, but it can cover anywhere on the island.
Speak, traveler.
And when it does, it kind of functions like a blowout from Stalker. But like
I'm waiting.
a blowout from like a heavily modded soup mod. In that it will spawn in enemies around you. Blighted enemies. When I was testing this list before I started recording, like when I was actually testing it out before I started the series, I did a I was walking through Vivek, and all of a sudden a bunch of ash zombies just spawned on top of me, basically. You cured Bulfim Grashugars and have proven your compassion. You might be interested in this book, which is an important lesson on the reward of compassion. Were you able to preserve the potion? Yes, I have it right here. You have performed beyond my expectations, Falvis. You are indeed resourceful as well as compassionate. Are you ready for further duties? First, I want to see if I can advance. Falvis the Novice. Initiate. I managed to level all the way up to Initiate. Cool. I'm not doing another quest for you. You sent me to a Daedric Ruin first thing.
Go ahead.
Like, literally your first decision was to send me to a Daedric Ruin. You were like, huh, this guy just joined the temple. Also, he completely screwed over Aldrune. Let's send him to a Daedric temple. Or a Daedric shrine. Yeah, no. I'm not doing stuff in Aldrune yet. I'll head back to Balmora. And then, I don't know, maybe jump the Silt Strider from Balmora to Seydanine. And we'll go back to Draggletail Shack. Travel to Balmora. We're not even going to stop in at Balmora. We're just using it as a jumping point. We're going to go back to Draggletail. Do some alchemy. Do some at-home alchemy rather than...
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Well, Sadanine's the only one I can afford to go to. And then we'll walk our way over to Vivek and we'll do some more... We'll try to advance ourselves in the arena a bit more. And get some more money, because money is always important, at least while we're trying to get ourselves established with stuff that we need.
Where would you like to go?
Home. I would like to go home, please. But only I can get myself there, and so that's what I'm going to do. And then next episode, we will listen to the Four Suitors of Beneta while we walk over to Vivek. I'm also going to see if there's a way to pause the audiobooks so that I can make a commentary as they're happening. Because I want to be able to make commentary while they're going on rather than having to save everything for the end. So I will be checking into the audiobooks of Morrowind mod to see if there's a way to do that. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Even though, like I said, it's been a week, life happened. Life happened and I was unable to record or upload, and we had the issue where the save got corrupted, so I had to start over and I had to do the entire last episode behind the scenes. Right, like I had to reenact basically the entirety of the last episode. So we are back here at Draggletail. We will grab all our alchemy stuff. We will get out our alchemy things. We will look for... All we have is column berries for restore magic, really? Yeah, but I ain't doing that. Bitter green slime and cork bulb root, despite the fact that cork bulb root damages health, will actually restore health. Huh, that's interesting. I want to level up my alchemy before we go. Yeah, I could be making negative effect potions, and that would be doing the exact same thing for my skills, but I don't want to have a bunch of useless drain effect potions. There we go, alchemy to level 36 and level up to level 2. So I think that's where we'll end it today. When we start back off next time, I'll have put all my alchemy ingredients away, and then we can make our way back to Vivek so that we can get some more money, get some more spells. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I appreciate everyone who watches. Make sure to like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.
This